Hello and welcome. Let's solve another interesting question. We are asked to find the area of this cycle, that is the area of this cycle of this shape. Alright, on a normal day, the area of a cycle is pi r square. But here we don't have our radius. So we are going to find what our radius is. Then we can now therefore use that formula. Alright, let's go. So for us to find our radius, the first thing we are going to do is to find our height. So let me draw the height of this triangle here. Alright, so this whole length, let's call it our what? Our height. So this place is going to be right angle, this place is going to be right angle. So this line is going to divide this part into two equal parts. So this place will be 6, this place will be 6. So now, if we consider any part of this triangle, neither this side or this side. So if we do that, we are going to have something like this. So we are going to have something like this. Alright, so it means we are going to have 6 here, we are going to have 8 here, then we are going to have 10 here. And this is our right angle triangle. Alright, so we are going to apply Pythagoras theorem, which says that 10 square is equals to the sum of the two other sides, provided that they are all square. Alright, so if I make 8 square the subject, 8 square will be equals to 10 square minus what? Minus 6 square. Alright, 8 square will be equals to 100 minus 36. And 100 minus 36 is equals to what? Is equals to 64. So if I take the square root of both sides, h will be equals to the square root of 64. I would have put plus or minus, but we cannot have a negative distance here. Alright, so here we are going to say h is equals to the square root of 64 is what? 8. So it's going to be 8 units. Alright, so that is the value of 8. Now that we know what our h is, now how do we find our what? Our radius. Alright, now for us to find our radius, we know that this is the center of the circle, right? Now, and if I join from any part of this cycle to this point, is going to become my what? My radius. So I'm going to join from this point to this point. Alright, now we have joined that point. So here we are going to have here to be what? R. Is that clear? That is a radius. Now don't forget that from this point to this part of this cycle is also what? Radius, right? And then we have gotten the value from this point to this point to be what? 8. So for us to get this smaller portion now, this smaller portion here is going to be what? This full portion here minus what? Minus this radius here, because from this point to this one is also what? R. So it's going to be 8, this full portion, which is 8 minus what? Minus R, is going to give us this small portion here. So this small portion here is going to be 8 minus what? R. Alright, so if I draw this triangle out, I'm going to have something like this. I'm going to have something like this. Alright. Alright, so we are going to have here to be what? 8 minus R. And here we are going to have it to be R. And here we are going to have it to be 6. So again, we are going to apply the Pythagoras theorem. If we do that, I'm going to have R squared to be equals to 8 minus R all squared plus what? Plus 6 squared. Alright, so it's going to be R squared will be equals to, if you expand this, put your square on this 8 here, you are going to have 64. Then 8 times minus R times 2, you are going to have minus 16R. If you put your square on this, you are going to have plus R squared. Then plus what? Plus 36. Alright. So now, you observe that this R squared will go with this R squared. Then you can sum 64 plus what? 36. So if you do that, if you bring back this one here, you are going to have 16R. So 64 plus 36. 6 plus 36, 6 plus 4 plus 6 is 10. Then if you put 1 here, 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 1, that is 10. Alright, so for me to get my R now, I'm going to divide both sides by 16. So it's going to be 16, then 16. So this will go with this. Then R is going to be what? I think we can still reduce this. This is 100 all over what? 16. So 2 in 100 is 50. 2 in 16 is 8. Again, 2 in 50 is 25. 2 in 8 is 4. Right? So it means that our R, so the simplest simplification is going to be 25 all over 4 units. All right. So now that is our radius. Now the area of a cycle now. Area of a cycle is equal to what? Pi r square. All right. So we know what our radius is. Now our radius is 25 over what? Over 4. So it's going to be pi into what? 25 all over 4 all square. So this is going to be equals to 25 square is what? 625. So we're going to have this to be what? 625 pi all over what? 4 square is what? 16. So this is going to be 625 pi over 16 units square. So this is the answer for the above question. I believe you understand this. Thank you. Please don't forget to share our content. Thanks.